in his last fight, unfortunately.
Right, tell me you're ready. We're here with big-time British promoter Eddie Hearn. We got a couple big fights coming up on Wealth TV in the next month and a half. First, the prize fighter heavyweights. We just broadcasted the prize fighter a couple weeks ago. Now we got the heavyweights coming up later this month.
Got a massive show there. I mean, the last prize fight was fantastic. These guys are the heavyweights. They're coming in. Everybody loves the big men. We've sold out the arena after just 2 or 3 weeks again on sale. Audley Harrison is returning for our sins. You know, former world title challenger, gold medalist in the Olympics. Former world title challenger Albert Sosnowski, Martin Rogan, former prize fighter winner, Travis Walker, who many are tipping to win, Tino Hoffman, former world title challenger. It's a massive mix of big men all trying to knock lumps out of each other, and it's going to be an entertaining night.
The first guy you mentioned is Harrison. This guy's got 100 lives, doesn't he?
I know, and he loves the stick. You know, he just keeps coming back, and you know, one thing I can say about Audley Harrison is he's one of the top 5 heavyweights in England. That doesn't mean a great deal because the division's not that deep, but really look at who he's lost to recently. You know, he lost to Hay and he lost to Price, 2 very good fighters. Something about Audley Harrison that makes people want to come and watch. You know, he's hugely popular, or well known, perhaps not popular, but everybody's buying a ticket to watch this man get knocked out. You know, and it's going to be interesting because everyone's going to be gunning to KO Audley Harrison. You know,
the prize fighter series, it's relatively new on in America here. Wealth TV, it's our second or third one we're doing. It's kind of skyrocketed, guys, when guys win. I mean, we're here for a press conference with Gavin Reese. That kind of rejuvenated his whole career. Talk about what winning the prize fighter does for, you know, certain guys. You had a guy a couple of tournaments ago, Larry Eckendale. He had like 2 fights and he won the prize fighter.
Yeah, it's a massive stepping stone for these fighters. You get fighters who have already achieved at a certain level, come back and use it to be a springboard to go back. And the guys like Larry Eckendale who use it as a stepping stone when really they've never had any big fights. Gavin Reese was a former world champion, went into prize fighter, won it, then dropped down to lightweight and won British European titles. Now he's fighting for the world title. Audley Harrison won prize fighter before, went on to win the European title and fight David Hay. It's a huge audience, it's a huge exposure for these guys, and really it's as good as winning a domestic title. It kicks you on to fight for European and world honours. And again, because the heavyweight division isn't that deep, the winner of prize fighter next Saturday will actually propel themselves within a shot of the world title.
And now we have a big doubleheader on March 30th, headlined by a light heavyweight eliminator. It's a 5-star match by BoxRec. Isaac Chilemba and your fighter Tony Bellew, name almost extreme, but Bellew, guy who gave cleverly everything he wanted to do and more. This is a big fight. The winner most likely get the winner of the Chad Dawson Pascal fight.
That's right, and I've got to say, Wealth TV, very, very smart picking up this bill. It's an absolute corker. Bellew is a huge star in the UK. There's going to be around 7,000 people in that Echo Arena. Huge fight against Chilemba. The winner will fight Dawson against Pascal. And on the undercard to that is a cracking little Commonwealth lightweight title fight, Derry Matthews against Anthony Crolla.
That was the UK Fight of the Year for 2012, wasn't it?
That's right. Rematch. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's an unbelievable fight. And even on that bill, we've got a lot of our young GB stars, Tom Stalker, Callum Smith, Cal Yafai, who's a really exciting bantamweight, Scotty Cardle. It's a packed bill. It's going to be banging at the Echo, and Wealth TV, major player move picking up that fight and that night, because Bellew Chilemba is a great fight.
Just one last question about Wealth TV. You know, we've been broadcasting to some of the different promoters in the UK. We've exposed a lot of the great fighters from the UK that some of the other networks haven't picked up. What are your thoughts of that? You know, some of these fighters like Bellew, you know, the heavyweights we've featured, Price and Fury, they're now stars in America because of Wealth TV.
I think it's fantastic, you know, and you know, not everybody can get on HBO or Showtime. So, and US coverage is so important to these fighters. There's so many great European and British fighters out there that are not getting the exposure they deserve. And what Wealth is doing is very, very clever. They're coming in, they're picking the cream of the crop of the British market, and they're giving everybody huge US exposure. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win for the fighters and a win-win for fight fans who get to see the very best action from the other side of the pond.
So prize fighter at the end of the month, Bellew Chilemba on March 30th. Thanks, Eddie.
No problem.
Thank you. Yeah, now I just want to do one about